The Last Letter, a heart-touching love story. Chapter 10. Peace. That night, Maria sat by her window with Thomas's letter pressed to her chest. The moon was full, casting silver light across the gardens below. She thought about the weight she'd carried for 50 years, the wondering, the self-doubt, the question of whether she'd been worth remembering. Now she knew. She'd been remembered. She'd been loved. The silence hadn't been abandonment but circumstance, cruelty, a father's misguided attempt to control his son's future. And Thomas, dear Thomas, had built a good life just as she had. Neither of them had lived in the past, both had loved again, both had created families and careers and meaning. But knowing that they'd carried each other in their hearts, even across decades and distance, brought a strange comfort. Maria thought about Robert, about the steady love he'd given her, the life they'd built together. She didn't regret her choices. She'd been happy. She'd been loved. Her children and grandchildren were proof that her life had mattered, had been full. But now, finally, she could let go of the weight of unknowing. "I forgive you," she whispered to the moonlight, to the memory of Thomas, to the 19-year-old boy who'd done his best. "And I forgive myself for moving forward. We both did what we had to do. We both lived." She thought about love then, how it wasn't always singular, wasn't always simple. How you could love more than one person in a lifetime, in different ways, and all of it could be real. How first love leaves an imprint, but it doesn't diminish what comes after. The next morning, Maria called her daughter Catherine and asked her to come visit. When Catherine arrived, Maria showed her the letter, told her the story she'd never shared. "Mom," Catherine said, taking her mother's hand, "did you love Dad?" "Very much," Maria said without hesitation. "Your father gave me a beautiful life. This," she gestured to the letter, "this was something else. Something that existed in its own space. Both were real. Both mattered." Catherine hugged her mother, understanding in a way only a daughter could. Maria lived for 3 more years. She spent them surrounded by family, teaching her grandchildren card games, attending recitals and graduations. She spoke occasionally about Thomas now, no longer hiding that chapter of her life but integrating it into her story. When she passed peacefully in her sleep at 82, her children found the letter tucked into her Bible, along with a note. Some loves transcend time. Some connections last forever even when the people don't. I was blessed to know this kind of love twice in my life, once with wild passion and once with steady devotion. Both shaped me. Both made me who I was. I regret nothing. They buried the letter with her, along with a photo they'd never seen before. A young man and woman at a county fair, laughing into the camera, impossibly young and impossibly happy. And somewhere, in whatever lies beyond, 2 souls who'd loved and lost and lived,